Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I have the biggest and the best thrift haul I've ever done on my channel. I'm super excited about everything that I got. As you guys know, 2021, like, wow, really entering a new decade, and I just totally want to change my style. I've had like these past like 2 years a little bit of confusion. As you guys know, like, I went from being a sugar baby to being broke as fuck, and then you know, like, I've just fluctuated so much with my weight. And I moved to Atlanta, which is just totally a different scene. Like, in New York City, the all black thing looks super good. You look chic everywhere, you fit in everywhere. And out here in Atlanta, it's like way too hot to be in all black. It's like really not the vibe. You don't look good against your background. So I've totally had to like rethink my whole situation, and I found something that makes me really happy. So I'm super excited to share with you guys. And I made this top. I know, right? Super cute. I started getting back in like my creative zone and stuff like that. Like, I feel a little bit better overall. So I'm gonna start off with the haul. I'm gonna start off with some winter-ish pieces to then show you guys how I'm planning to transition to the springtime. Here in Atlanta, we have all those seasons. So it's still really cold. So I'm gonna start off with the first item. I finally found Argyle. I've never found Argyle at the thrift store. So when I saw this, I was like, this was like $4. And it just looks like this. It's super oversized, and I would wear it with a gray turtleneck underneath or with a white button down. So I thought that was really cool. And then I also found this. I know it's like boring, it's just a turtleneck, but I love the color. I thought it would look really pretty against my skin tone, because same reason right now, because there's a snowstorm in New York. It's really cold down here. So I don't think we'll get into the hot weather for at least like the month of February. And then I'm gonna show you guys some jackets that I got. I got so much stuff, but everything for $100. So this is what $100 gets you in Atlanta. Okay, so I got this amazing like Y2K jacket. It just reminded me of like I Am Gia a little bit. It has like this faux collar. Everything's detachable. It has like a little faux sleeve thing. It has a faux collar. It just looks super cool and sexy. So I thought this would be a great piece for the spring winter time. And then I also finally found, oh my god, so as you guys know, like during COVID, my industry was out, so I didn't really have like income coming in, but I did manage to sell a lot of things from my closet. So I had like a lot of these coats, and these coats were actually the thing that sold like the fastest. So I ended up selling all my coats. Like, I didn't have no more of them. So finally I went to the thrift store and I found one that I really liked. I even like the way it shines on camera. Sometimes when I am not sure about if I should get the thrifted piece or not, I actually take a picture of it or take a video of it to see how it looks on camera. I don't know, like, just getting that different perspective on the item helps me decide like, oh yeah, this is cool. So this is originally from 9 West. 9 West is a brand that I love to thrift. It's a size large, so it fits me perfect because I'm like 5'5", and I'm like more like a medium frame. Like I tell you guys, like if you guys ever saw me in person, like I look like I can fuck you up probably. Like I'm not a small girl by any means. So super excited for this jacket. It's a little bit on the longer length, but not anything like trench or anything of that nature. So this was super fascinating. I have carpet on the floor, but me and my boyfriend want to get it ripped out. And ripping off the carpet apparently is like cheap, but apparently what costs money is putting down the hardwood floor. So that's kind of a project that hopefully we get done this year. If you guys saw my vlog, you would have seen this. This is just a super cute, really tight fitted on the bodice blazer. I imagine wearing this with my thick Vivienne Westwood choker. So this isn't really spring me yet. It's more like winter, and in Atlanta, winter is super like colorless. You know, like in New York City we have lights and buildings and things like that, and out here just not the same vibe. Like the houses are very one floor. I think because of the heat, the paint wears really easy on the buildings and stuff like that. So I think this goes with like Atlanta winter. So I think that was it for the winterish stuff. Oh, one more thing. This was an amazing find. Oh my god, I actually thought that this was that brand Taos Lajor or something, you know what I'm talking about? But it's just like a gray and pink sweater with little teddy bears on it. Like when I saw this, I was like, so cute. So yeah, it just looks like this. Super, super awesome. I'm not really into chunky knit like that, but I was like, I'm just gonna give it a try. I used to be into it like many years ago, but then I kind of started feeling super fat throughout the years, so I'm like, no more chunky knit. I don't want to dress like that. But now I'm kind of like reverting back, like what's so wrong with oversized? Like who cares if you look fat for that moment, you know what I'm saying? Because I always felt like I can never look fat. Like that was just always like a big thing for me in my head. Really stupid now that I think about it. Okay, so the next thing, a two-piece. It's not the trendiest piece. Like I would have definitely you know, like of course if I had my take on it, like I don't know, maybe something like something marble, like something more mod. This is kind of like not exactly it, but I still thought it was super cute. It's actually a tank top that goes all the way down to the hip, but the trouser is actually tapered and high-waisted, which I thought was like, why put a high-waisted trouser if, you know, but then I guess it's like, that's like just the vintage of it. I thought it was super cute nonetheless. I can imagine pairing this with a coat, like still for that winter spring thing, like a coat and maybe my sail 4s, is that what they're called? So yeah, I thought that was super cute. And then, okay, so then I think the next item, okay, so I think now I'm entering like truly like the spring sort of things. Okay, so the first item that I want to talk to you guys about is again something that you might have already seen in my vlog video, and this is a Juicy Couture little romper. It goes down to the hips, and I just thought it was super cute. When I first like caught this fabric like in my eyesight, I was like, oh my god. And then I kind of knew it was juicy already, especially because I saw like the terry cloth, and then when I went closer up, I was like, yes. So yeah, my first Juicy Couture item ever thrifted. Well, I've actually thrifted bags, but in New York City. But out here in Atlanta, you just don't really have that much luck with like name brand stuff. So yeah, I'm super excited for this, and I love the little strings because they're like rope. And then this is kind of like what I'm saying, like I would have never ever wore a piece like this ever, but I don't know, I'm kind of into like the whole 60s, like 70s, Emilio Pucci, like Alaya, I think you pronounce it. So I'm just way more into like colorful things, you know, because it's like the pandemic and just like everything that we've been going through lately has been like really dark. So I'm kind of like over all that stuff. I want to be a lot more cheerful with my outfits. So this is kind of like a flared dress. It's super pretty and it has bell sleeves. And it's a really nice spandex material, and by the name tag I could tell that this is actually vintage, and it has like a red zipper in the back that's kind of like invisible. It doesn't really show, but I just love the print. It's super out there and just like, you know, intense, and I really like that. Like as you guys know, when I made this shirt, like I just fell in love with the print. Like it's just super vibrant, and I don't know, I was just like, I need that in my life. And then another dress that's kind of like, I know these dresses like might not be everybody's thing, especially if you've been following me for a while. Like I'm not sure what your personal style is, but with a dress like that, especially somebody like me that I'm not too used to it, of course I would like match the hair with it, like, you know, get that little like flipped out kind of hair, get like white accessories, like, you know, like really make that the statement piece and just go with the whole era. When I saw this, exactly the same thing that I thought with the other one, and it kind of has like a thick ribbed collar. It also has the same detail down at the sleeve, and then it's again a spandex, and it's a pretty flower watercolor. Again, like white accessories, the flipped out hair. I've bought a lot of like lucite jewelry recently. I'm kind of obsessed with that whole thing. I even started making like resin things. I've just like this whole month I've been off from work. By the time you guys see this, I'm back to working, but the whole month that I've been off, I've just been working on like crafty stuff and like artsy stuff. Like that's something that I've been super passionate about my whole life, and now that I'm an adult and I don't have to like, because when I was younger and I really loved that stuff, my family never let me do it. They always told me that my life was going to be about other things, and they didn't let me explore that side of myself. And for a long time I resented that. But now that I'm an adult and I get to be home and I get to decide what I do with my time, I've just been doing things like that, and I've had so much fun. So this with some like lucite accessories, white boots or white heels or something, like I thought it'd be really cute. Again, like I think with a dress like that I would have to do like the whole thing, like mod makeup, like a graphic liner, a hairstyle, like basically the whole 9 yards. I guess that is the brightest things of the bunch. And now this right here, pretty much like a halter top. I have to like take it in a little bit. It is too big for me because it's a size 8, but I thought it was a super cute little halter top. I'll put it on briefly. It's a little halter top, and it just looks like this with a super low back, and I like this little flower. It kind of reminds me of that Carrie Bradshaw scene where she's wearing a white vest with a white little flower. Again, I just thought it was super cute. Something like kind of like a little bit grown up, but you know, like I don't know, it's like if you know, you know. And like sometimes when I'm out here in Atlanta, I don't feel like anybody knows, so I feel like a weirdo. But I just gotta always remember to do me and be myself, and that's pretty much it. That's all you can do in this life, is just be yourself. The next thing that I got, again inspired by like kind of like the mod thing, it's this dress right here, and it's an A-line kind of dress. Again, something that I never really like gravitated towards, but now I'm kind of obsessed with. Has these like fake pockets with this like white acrylic button, and it's a little bit too long for me, but I'm actually just gonna hem it myself. So I can't wait to wear this super cute mini, what's gonna be a mini dress now. So yeah, it just looks like this. It's not tight hugging at all, but I just like, I'm obsessed with brown. I think brown is a huge trend for spring, so I can't wait to wear something like this. And the flowiness of it I think might work really well down here with the heat and everything. So another thing that I thought might work super well with the heat was this right here. So this is basically a totally sheer kind of like midi button down dress. I thought it would be cute with like a lacy bra underneath that's like kind of see-through, and some type of like biker shorts or like underwear, but not something too risque, but a little bit, you know, maybe cute for like a picnic or a really nice night out or something. Because down here, like I said, it gets like super hot, so I thought this would be super cute. And that little wrap thing, it's just a belt basically. Another piece that is like flowy, this is a cropped mesh top, and I thought it was super adorable because of the way that the sleeves are. They have like this little cut right here, and it's actually super flattering because my arms are on the bigger side. I think that, like, you know, when you're big for a lot of years, it takes a lot of years to reduce certain parts of your body. So my arms are like just always something that's kind of big on me, so I'm a little conscious of them. But these were actually really flattering. I thought this would be cute with some high-waisted, just like blue baggy mom jeans. I'm still into baggy mom jeans. And then the next thing, this is from the white and black house, and it was kind of Chanel-esque. So that's why I picked it up, because I'm like, oh, this is kind of cute. And it's not Chanel, but I don't care. Like, as you guys know, I don't shy away from buying replicas on DHgate. So I think I'm gonna buy a Chanel replica and then wear it with this right here. Again, it has that little like faux flower. I don't know, I feel like I'm starting to like kind of gaudy things or something, like kind of things that are more out there. I've been super basic for a really long time, and I'm kind of a little bit tired of it. Like, I want more like exciting outfits. I want outfits that have more to say and things like that. Life is so square nowadays, like especially for me, that I just want to like be a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it has this little faux flower, has this little nice like pocket detailing, and it has a zipper. And I like even the shape of it. Like, if you guys see that, that's super nice, super flattering. So I would wear this with like a fake Chanel bag and like fake Chanel shoes and be all like Chanel'd out. I actually do have some real Chanel sneakers, but I wore them to the club one day like an idiot, and they're suede, so I got like a drink stain on them. So I'm not sure if I can get them off, you know. The next thing that was kind of like Chanel-esque it's something that I gotta crop myself as well, but I thought this was super cute. Like if you guys ever seen like the 90s Chanel runways, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about when I show this to you guys. I was so excited when I saw this. Like I didn't pick it up that day because the line was so big, and then, you know, like I couldn't stop thinking about it. So then I went back like 2 days later and it was still there. So I was like, yes. So it basically looks like this. It has a bit of shoulder pads, but I don't mind it at all. And it just looks like this. It goes all the way down to the hips. Even past that, it goes like to like, you know, cover some of your butt even. But I'm gonna crop it to a little like crop top thing. And then it had just like a matching skirt. And the skirt's just like a regular mini skirt, so I'm gonna crop that as well. So it's basically gonna look like a Chanel suit. If I was really ballsy, I could like top stitch it with contrasting stitch, like a bright color, and it would be like totally like Chanel-esque. But I don't know if I'm gonna do that. And then this right here, I know this looks a little bit boring in comparison to everything I showed you guys, but this called my name for sure. It's just like a tunic. It reminded me again of kind of like the 60s, you know, and like accessorizing with like loose side accessories and things like that, like something more fun and playful. So I got this, and this is like a belt that goes on the hips. I actually like these type of silhouettes. I didn't really see myself ever reaching for those type of things because they remind me so much of like my mom or like an older woman or something like that. But I don't know, maybe because I'm 27, or maybe because like we've been in this like bad bitch like stage for so long that I'm just like, okay, I'm done with it, you know, like, and I'm ready to move on. And then this, even though it's not really like what I'm trying to go for right now, I couldn't leave it behind. It's basically a jumpsuit, and it's like a vest, and it's actually one that it goes all the way down to the hips, and it has like a huge belt loop here. And I thought that was really cute because the other day in the thrift store, I didn't pick it up because it was that day that the line was so big. There was a butterfly belt, like a belt with a huge butterfly buckle, and I wanted it so bad. So then, you know, when I went thrifting the following days and I saw this, I was like, damn, that belt would have looked so good right here. So I'm still liking the Y2K thing, but I'm kind of a little bit over it now because a lot of people are jumping on it. And you know, it's like, you gotta know there's a point where you gotta kind of jump off the boat like into the next thing, because you know, it just gets played out or whatever. But even though this is like very Y2K, just like the idea of that belt, which I did go try to find again, but I couldn't find it. You know, like that belt and this thing, just like, you know, I just keep thinking about it. So I'm like, okay, I can wear this. I just need to find a belt for it. So I thought it was super cute, and I just can't wait. Okay, so then the last item, this is super, again, like just kind of like a basic. This is actually just like a scarf bandeau top, and it just looks like this. This would be like for a super just like casual day, reverting back to kind of like my older style. So I would just wear like, you know, a necklace, baggy mom jeans and things like that, because not every day do I like to like really like get into my whole fit. Like a lot of times, you know, I'm super low-key, low maintenance. So I'm just super excited for everything that I bought. I'm super excited for finally getting into some type of new style. I feel like I've been in the same style for so long, and it's not my fault. Like, you know, like sometimes you just get stuck, you know, because you get very comfortable. And you know, I've just been kind of lacking that confidence to go back to wearing color and things like that. But I think slowly I've kind of matured a little bit, and I can't wait for this spring. I can't wait for this summer. And as you guys know, I'm getting a BBL in May, so I think that's also why like I already see myself like in that way. So I'm just like super pumped, super excited to have my confidence back. So yeah, you guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you will be wearing this spring, what spring trends you think are gonna be super poppin'. I am working on a spring trends video, but it's just taking me a little while longer because, you know, I'm back at work and stuff like that. But I love you guys so much. I hope you guys are continuing to enjoy my content, and I miss you guys a lot. I can't wait to be back in March, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.